Alrighty, it's time for Duelist Kingdom action, and the Call of the Grave is calling Chumley's name as Bonz has stepped up to be his opponent in round 13. Bonz' zombies against Chumley's army of beasts and Des monsters as... Oh, I don't know what that card was. Rock, paper, scissors goes in favour of Chum. Okay, let's check season table. Where are they both? Bonz, who's had a bit of a resurgence. Bonz was near the bottom. He's now 16th. Chumley is 15th. Chumley was first at one stage. I think at one stage Bonz was 32nd. And now they've met in the middle, which is somewhat of a for turnaround for both their seasons. Turnaround for the worst for Chum and the turnaround for the best for Bonz. As soon as Bonz got those extra little bit of support cards, he began playing much better. Ryukoki, Red Ogre, and some of those cards, they were a huge addition for Bonz, and they really have helped him all season since Nimble Momonga has started off for Chum and is destroyed, which gives him life points back as well whenever they're destroyed. So Chumley at 9,000 life points. Bonz has got Patrician of Darkness, which is an extremely menacing card, and it looks like Bonz ended his turn. Chumley has started turn 3 and he has got a monster on the field. Bonz activates Thunder of Ruler, so this means that Chumley likely will not be able to destroy the armored zombie, which means that Bonz is going to get an early Patrician of Darkness and potentially get it at 2400. There's Red Ogre, and this looks great for Bonz. There goes the armored zombie. Patrician of Darkness is down. Will Bonz equip it? He might as well. At 2400 is going to be tough for Chum to get through here. Okay, the other Nimble Momonga is attacked. And 1,000 points for Chumley. He's up to 10,000 now. 2400 for Patrician of Darkness. Bonz is still looking better here though. He's got Magical Ghost. He's got the Red Ogre. Face down Spell or Trap for Chum. Bonz will really look to try to push the advantage here. What does he draw? Blackland Fire Dragon, part of fusion material for Skelgon, I think. A Thunder of Ruler. Bonz' fusions, I think one of them is Skelgon. The other one is Great Mammoth of Goldfine, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. There's Mammoth Graveyard and... What is Great Mammoth of Goldfine's fusion? Mammoth Graveyard and Dragon Zombie? Or is Dragon Zombie and Blackland Fire Dragon? I think that might be Skelgon. I actually don't remember. Alright, Frenzied Panda has come to the field for Chum in attack mode. That's interesting. Face down Spell or Trap for Chum. What's he up to? There's Temple of Skulls for Bonz. It's a shame, so many of the original zombie cards just do not have any strength. They are so weak, even for their time they were weak. Alright, Magical Ghost has been summoned for Bonz. It goes after Frenzied Panda. And Frenzied Panda destroyed. Oh, there's Griffor. Oh, I wonder if Chumley was trying to bluff a bit there. Maybe he thought that Bonz would take heed of that face down, but Bonz ignored it. Alright, Chumley now 4 cards in hand. He's still got quite a fair bit of life points. Scapegoat is played by Chum. So 4 sheep tokens might buy him 1 turn because of the offensive lineup that Bonz has got on the field. I guess with Patrician of Darkness, it's also very difficult for Chumley to attack because Patrician will select the attack target. It's one of those old school troll cards that probably caused a lot of fights in the schoolyard back in the day. Bonz has now drawn Skull Lair, which also in itself is a very good card. Temple of Skulls is down. That can sweep up another sheep token. So the Scapegoat's only going to buy Chumley 1 turn, which is a huge advantage for Bonz. in a way, because usually a scapegoat could buy you at least 2 turns, occasionally even 3. So the fact that Bonz has got all of them off in 1 turn, that's a win for Bonz. Chum has 3 cards in hand. He's got 1 down. He draws 1 card here. 4 cards in hand. And what can Bonz do to get back into this? Oh, Chum rather. What can Chum do to get back into this? He's got Des Wombat. That's not a bad card. Can't do much though, because it would have to attack Patrician of Darkness. I think Chumley may have just figured that out. Unless he didn't want to put Des Wombat in defense because of its measly 300 defense. It would have been Offerings to the Doomed for Bonz. Wow, okay. That's unusual, but maybe... Chum does have a couple of cards that are quick play, which can actually boost and drop Bonz's attack. What's it called? Big March of Animals or something as well. Either way, with no monsters on the field, Chumley can't power any monsters up. So Bonz maybe just taking the safe option. He's going to do a ton of damage. In fact, Chumley is in striking range of losing his life points on the next turn. It's actually still a good play from Bonz to use Offerings to the Doom there. Keep all monsters off Chum's field. Just make it impossible for him to counterattack. So Bonz is looking very good. He hasn't lost any life points yet, Bonz. Like, Bonz's season has just taken a complete U-turn, and Bonz has just fired up like a rocket. Like, these zombies, no pun intended, are literally have brought Bonz back from the dead. Because early in the first 5 or 6 rounds, Bonz's season looked over. Magic Jammer activated to block Monster Reborn. Bonz has had everything he needed, and he played everything exactly as it should have. Chumley has been flattened. Alright, face down defense for Chum. And turn change. Bonz's draw phase is skipped due to the effects of Offerings to the Doomed. Okay, Wabaku is activated from Chum, so no life point damage. Bonz just skips his turn. 2 in hand for Chum. And Chumley with another defense. I mean, he'd have to get something 2800 or higher to actually be able to do anything, because Patrician can still select the targets. Sleeping Lion flipped up and is equipped with Beast Fangs. Well, that won't do much. Oh, here we go. Wild Nature. Oh! Have a look at this. Patrician of Darkness will select the attack target. It can select Blackland Fire Dragon. And does. So, you know, this is where Patrician of Darkness is a menace. Because even though that was a good play from Chumley, got one of his monsters quite strong, it did not really do anything. Well, Bonz just has to finish him off. The last defense is Baby Raccoon Tantan, and would you believe it, it looks like Chumley might actually survive another turn. Because that doesn't state that it has to go in attack mode. So Baby Raccoon Tantan summons Tree Otter. It has to be a level 2, I think. But the Tree Otter's a great card, but it needs support. It needs other beast monsters on the field. Alright, Chumley draws 1 more card for turn 17, and it is a face down defense, unless it's like a bubonic vermin or something, which it could be. It could just be the ultimate Stormfest here. But Chum, I mean, Bonz can't actually wipe out Chum's life point. Oh my god. It is actually a bubonic vermin. That is unbelievable. That is actually unbelievable. Chumley will not lose any life points. He is just hanging on like a rat. Yeah. I wouldn't call bubonic vermin a rat. I'll call it a guinea pig. Oh, here we go. Final attack orders. Well, that will end things. That will force all monsters to attack mode. Alright, turn change. Chumley Chumley plays the Shard of Greed and throws down a face-down Spell or Trap. So now that there's no monsters on the field, Bonz will activate final attack orders and get no use out of it. Alright, turn change, Bonz draws Mask of Weakness. Is it finally over in this first match? 2400, Patrician of Darkness in for the attack, and finally there it is, not yet, almost. 2800 and Chum is done for the first match. That is a great first match win for Bonz. So the perspective will flip. So we'll see Chumley's perspective from this time. Well, what do you need from Chum to get this one back on track? He did not draw a lot of his really good cards. If he can get that Tree Otter early, along with Beast support, that Tree Otter can divvy around 1,000 points in Chum's standby phases. Chumley could have also used maybe just like a... he just did not draw the Beast cards he needed. Let's see what he starts with this time though. There's an Invigoration, he's got a Des Kangaroo, which is also a very dangerous card because if that wins, if that's in defense mode and the opponent attacks it, and the opponent's weaker, Des Kangaroo will actually destroy it. Monster Reborn for Chum as well. This is a very good starting hand. There's Firewing Pegasus. Baby Raccoon Tantan is available as well. This is a very good looking starting hand. Bonz only played a face down Spell or Trap. He didn't play any monsters down. He did play one Day of Peace though, so... Alright, Shard of Greed for Bonz. And the Snakehair. The card that Bandit Keith told him not to play. And, oh, Snakehair was sort of Dark Destruction. Alright, depending what Bonz' face down is though, he's going to get a nasty shock in turn 4. Because Baby Raccoon Tantan is going to flip up, I think. They're the 2 stars that Chum has. Sea Koala is also a very good card, but needs Beast support. Tree Otter comes to the field. Tree Otter and Sea Koala fuse together to make Koalo Koala. The other fusion in Chum's pile is the Master of Oz at 4200. Oh, it's Offerings to the Doomed again for Bonz. Again, Tree Otter, very good card. You don't want that lane on the field. Chum does have a Monster Reborn. There's Des Koala. Again, that's a pretty useful card too. 400 points per card in hand when it's flipped up. Alright, Tree Otter has been brought back with Monster Reborn. That's a good play for Chum. Because Des Kangaroo can come down. And remember that the Sea Koala, not Sea Koala, Tree Otter can divvy up 1,000 points. And Chum's face downs, Rush Recklessly and was it Big March of Animals or something like that. It's I think what the card does is it reduces all enemies by 200 for each beast in the graveyard. I think that's the one that Chum put face down. But it's a useful card if Bonz goes in to attack with anything, he's got to deal with Rush Recklessly and the Big March of Animals. There it is. Oh no, it's all beast monsters on your side of the field. Chum does have another card similar to that. Ayers Sunrise is what I'm thinking of actually. Face down. Oh, Bonz not having a good start to this match. Looks like he may have bricked a bit, but Chumley will look to take full advantage. There's a big cattle drive, which Chumley activates, so no other cards can be activated for Chum this turn. He plays down Des Koala. It's another 1100 and 1,000 point plus that Tree Otter can increase. So 15 and 12 is 37 plus the 11 is 4,800. Bonz is going to lose a ton of life points. He's not flipping any cards up, so he's going to be down to 1,400. And the second match looks like it's going to be a very quick one. It'd take a miracle for Bonz to get through this. Firewing Pegasus is available for Chum, as well as Rush Recklessly and the Big March of Animals still face down. And it is Mystical Space Typhoon. It looks like Bonz is... If he got through a few early turns with Snakehair at 1900 from that sort of Dark Destruction, against most players he probably could have got a few turns in and would have probably been alright. But Chumley, he had what he needed. He had that Baby Raccoon Tantan. He got that Tree Otter down. if we fully power up Chum's deck and have multiple tree otters and all that, his deck is really good. Really, really good. Alright, Chumley goes in to tribute the Des Koala for the Firewing Pegasus, and at 2450, make Tree Otter. We'll combine it to make it 3450, and despite this being completely unnecessary, 4,150, which is an absolutely astonishing amount of points. Chum is capable of this though, and it obliterates Bonz, that Firewing Pegasus. That was a dominant second match from Chumley. They are now at 1-1. Again, as we like to say with these matches, what you see is what you get as well. You know, the deck drawings are random. So it is in the nature of Yu-Gi-Oh! That you do draw brick hands. Depending of course on the deck, the era, but especially in these early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which we've all come to draw our nostalgia from. I mean, there's nothing better for me than seeing a card like Dark Grey go up against a card such as Ryukishin, but the Dark Grey is equipped with Beast Fang, so it wins by 100 points. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh! I grew up with. Basic, simple, and fun. Alright, Bonz. Have a look at this. Skull Lair. Call of the Haunted, Final Attack Orders, Crass Clown. It's got 4 cards face down, and they all do very different effects. Nimble Momonga starts off with Chum, so that'll be 1,000 points. And another Nimble Momonga will summon itself. He's only got 2, same with Bubonic Vermin, he's only got 2 of them in his deck. Okay. End of turn change to Chumley at 9,000 points. Bonz flips up Skull Lair. Skull Lair is a bit of an odd card. I actually have that on card too. But Skull Lair, when the opponents have monsters on the field, you can remove monsters equal to the level to destroy one on your opponent's field. So if if Bonz had 2 monsters in his graveyard, he could destroy Nimble Momonga because it's level 2. It actually took me a while to actually fully grasp how Skull Lair worked, but that's how Skull Lair works. It's a good card. It's actually not bad. Okay, so Invigoration was going to go on Nimble Momonga. Bonz has activated Magic Jammer, and it's managed to block it. It would have put Nimble Momonga at 1,400. I guess Bonz, I guess he had to activate it, because if he didn't, if Bonz didn't activate Magic Jammer, he didn't have any monsters strong enough to hold off 1,400. Oh, he's just activated Final Attack Orders. Oh god, I don't know about that. That's risky. Bonz does not have anything strong. He is banking a lot that face down is nothing good. Although if that face down was something good, Chum definitely would have played it in attack mode. It could be a Prevent Rat. It's not a Prevent Rat, it's a Bubonic Vermin, which is now going to be forced to attack mode. If Chumley does not have any strong monsters, Chumley is in trouble, even though Bonz doesn't have strong monsters on the field. This could be a very interesting match. Temple of Skulls goes after that face down Bubonic Vermin. Final Attack Orders puts it to attack mode. You don't want to leave 2 monsters on Chum's field if you don't have to, because he does have Big Koala at 2,700. There's only 1 card in Bonz's deck that has stronger attack power, and that's the Red Ogre. A good play for Bonz. Chum has no cards on his field. Bonz has Crass Clown and the Magical Ghost. Okay, Airs Rock Sunrise has been played, and look at this, Nimble Momonga is being brought back. Nimble Momonga, the MVP in this one. And Tree Otter has come to the field. Tree Otter can put another 1,000 points onto itself. Alright, Tree Otter destroy. Oh, this may be an oversight from Chumley. There goes Magical Ghost. And the reason why I say it's an oversight is because because Tree Otter's only 2 stars, so Bonz can destroy it with Skull. Bonz draws. Oh, Violet Crystal. Skull activates. So Bonz, he can chuck 2 monsters out of his graveyard and remove them from play. And, well, we've got to get rid of Tree Otter. Nicely done by Bonz. Although Bonz has no monsters, and Nimble Momonga still on the field. Chumley draws 3 cards in hand. Chum plays a face-down spell or trap. Make that 2. And make that 3. Okay. To the battle phase, so Bonz will lose 1,000 points. 52.50 for Bonz, 92.50 for Chumley. So still advantage for Chum. Bonz has drawn Offerings to the Doomed, which he plays face down. Don't really want to blow that on a Nimble Momonga if you don't have to. Still no monsters for Bonz, so he's got 1 in the graveyard. If you want to use Skull there to the battle phase, well, Bonz, no, he takes 1,000 points of damage. Remember, if he uses Offerings to the Doomed, he'll have to skip his draw phase. Turn, change, Bonz draws, Thunder of Ruler. Still no monsters for Bonz. Any monster will do. He's got Violet Crystal there as well to power up a weaker one. He's only going to get past 1,000 points. Although with 3 cards face down on Chum's field, who knows what that could be? Massive Weakness, a Rush Recklessly, negate attacks, Wabakoos. Nimble Momonga attacks again. 32.50 for Bonz, who is running out of points. He needs a monster and he needs it bad. Turn change. Bonz draws. Oh my god, Massive Weakness. Again, not a bad card, but Bonz doesn't need it right now. Okay, end phase. We'll go to another Chumley turn. Turn 13. 3 cards in hand. Offerings to the Doomed still available for Bonz. Chumley doesn't play anything, goes straight to his battle phase. It'll be another 1,000 points. Bonz can't keep losing 1,000 points. He's down to 22.50. There is 7,000 life points difference between them. Turn change. Bonz draws. Oh my god, he's drawn Dakuru Rider. Oh my god, this is going to be frustrating if you're Bonz. I think the last 6 cards that he's drawn have not been a monster. Well, Dakuru Rider is a monster, but it's a ritual. So Bonz will have to skip another turn. He's running out here. Bonz flips up Thunder of Ruler, so he can buy himself another turn. Oh, 7 Tools of the Bandit. Chumley recognizing that Bonz is in chaos mode and has just said to Bonz, you do not get a free turn. That's a massive hit for Bonz to see that 7 Tools of the Bandit. Chumley's got an absolute bank of life points. Another 1,000 life points. Bonz is down to 1250. It's now or never for Bonz, who draws. Oh my god. Sword of Dark Destruction. Again, not bad, but this is actually quite incredible. If Bonz was playing against anyone else, or Chumley had drawn another monster, he finally plays another one. It's Prevent Rat. That'll still do it though. It's 1,500. Oh, is this? Oh, this might actually be it. I don't think Bonz. What does he have? Oh no, hang on. He's got a Mask of Weakness. He's got an offering. If he activates Offerings to the Doom, though, he's stuffed. Maybe he should have used Offerings to the Doomed on Nimble Momonga straight away. He may have kept some life points, but it's only 1,000 attack. You don't really want to use it. Prevent Rat in for the attack. You don't want to use your Offerings to the Doomed on such a weak monster, but 450 for Bonz. It's alright, it's now or never. And Bonz finally draw a monster. Oh my god, bruh. It's negate attack, so I guess it's okay if he can skip the battle phase, but he could use Offerings to the Doom now and be safe for the turn because of negate attack. But again, Nimble Momonga and Prevent Rat, like, you don't want to waste Offerings to the Doomed on that. Alright, to the main phase. In fact, it doesn't even matter if Bonz destroys one of them, because like it'll skip his draw phase, and he needs his draw phase to try and finally pull a monster. Almost any zombie would do it for Bonz right now, as long as it's not Ryukoki or Red Ogre. Turn change, Bonz. Oh, hallelujah! He's drawn the Dragon Zombie. So, what will this be? 2,300 with both of these equip cards. I guess Bonz has got no choice but to play him, I guess. Hallelujah, Bonz finally drew one. Alright, goes in for the attack. Nimble Momonga. Bonz doesn't flip up any spells or traps. Chumley granted back 1,000 life points. 79.50 for him now. Bonz at 450, but Bonz has a better monster. It can beat the defensive Prevent Rat. Oh no, hang on. Final attack orders is active. It's been active for the whole duel. Prevent Rat can't actually go to defense mode. Has Chumley just not got any other monsters? All the games that we can't see in Chumley's hand. Be very curious to see what he's holding. Monster Reborn now active. Monster Reborn. Wabaku activated. How did I get those two cards mixed up? What's he doing? Why has he done that? Okay. He wants to act one day of peace. Which actually isn't a bad idea. He's drawn Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. It's not a bad idea, because if something happens to Dragon Zombie and Bonz gets attacked, he won't lose any life points, but he's played Offerings to the Doom, so he'll have to skip his draw phase. Geez, I don't know about that for Bonz. I would have probably kept Offerings to the Doomed. But then again, Bonz's Magic and Trap card zones were full as well. One Day of Peace now activated from Chum, so both players draw again. There's Corroding Shark for Bonz. He's finally getting some monsters. Face down defense from Chum. This would be incredible if Bonz manages a comeback. Final attack orders is down on the field, so like, it could happen. It's not like Chumley can defend. As soon as that card's flipped face up, it's gone to attack mode. Now, will Bonz go for Corroding Shark? He's decided against it. Be very risky to play Corroding Shark. Oh, it's probably a good thing he didn't. Baby Raccoon Tantan. That's basically as good as a direct attack, but it will be able to summon something. Corroding Shark only at 1100. Bonz would have to get 1500 or more, which he does have. Des Kangaroo, Des Wombat. I think it's a good decision for Bonz not to play Corroding Shark. Actually, Chum didn't lose any life points because of Offerings to the Doomed. 7 cards in hand for Chumley. He's got to have something. He's spoiled for choice here. Oh, Offerings to the Doomed. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Bonz. And bruh, what is in Chumley's hand? This is, oh my god, Beast Fangs. What is happening in this third match? This is bizarre. Oh my god, the Big March of Animals. Oh my god, that's 600 points. That'll do it. That'll put it to 600. Oh my god, Bonz activates, it's 2 stars. Bonz activates Skull Lair. Sea Koala would have been at 200, at 600 points. It would have had another 200 added on. It would have knocked off Bonz's life points. Oh my god, this might be the wackiest match I've ever seen. Turn change. Dragon Zombie. But Bonz has no choice. He has to play the Corroding Shark. It's not ideal, but I would assume that Chumley doesn't have any monsters due to the moves that he just played. It was a great play from Chum, but Skull there had it. It's a skip draw phase for Chum because he played offerings to the Doom and he's gone to his end phase. This could be the opening Bonz needs. He could get that Pumpkin the King of Ghosts to the field. There's, Ryukoki, even better. I'm on Team Bonz. I want Bonzy to win this. $2,400 for Ryukoki. Chumley can get attacked by this 3 times before he will lose. Oh, we could be getting a classic ending here. Draw phase, Chum. 4 cards in hand. What's he got? Oh, Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, he's gone after final attack orders. Alright, that means that Chumley can defend. He plays a face down spell or trap. A face down spell or trap. Still got 1 card in his hand. Maybe that's Big Koala. 7 stars. Clown Zombie drawn from Bonz. Again, 1350. He's only got 450 life points. Rush, Mass of Weakness or anything on Chumley's field. It's just, at 1350, it's a risk. It's probably a risk that Bonz doesn't need to take. Chumley is down to 2050. If he does not play a monster this turn, if he does not draw a monster, Bonz is gonna pull off. It's a defense. But Bonz could pull off an absolutely incredible comeback. Armored Zombie, that's 1500. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Bonz, Ollie, set Clown Zombie. Okay. Maybe looking to tribute for Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. Ryukoki in for the attack. It is Wilmy. Bonz, he's just playing conservative. He couldn't knock out... he could have knocked out Chum's life points if he played Armored Zombie and attacked with it. Again, Bonz with only 450 points. I don't blame him. Chum's drawn another monster. It's just that... In fact, Bonz can win now. He can play 2 monsters. He can have 2 monsters down. There's Poison Mummy. It looks like Bonz is going to get the win. Oh, that's an error. Clown Zombie tributed for Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. If Mask of Weakness is on the field and Bonz attacks with something too weak, defensively Chumley could win that. So it's good thought process by Bonz. It's... Oh no! Oh, that's tragic! I gotta try not to scream because it's... Oh, that is the... What a bitch of an ending for Bonz. Chumley drew Des Koala. Oh, Bonz, he had it at the tip of his fingers and he just missed it. It slipped through his fingers and Chumley has picked up a 2-1 win. Oh, that third match was incredible. If you're gonna lose, that is the best way to lose, but what a match that third match was. That was a great match. That was probably one of the best matches of the season so far. Bonz almost pulled back, probably as a miraculous comeback as what we saw with Weevil and Mai. Well, that was nuts. Well, maybe we should do Saturday matches more often because the Taya and Mako match was really good as well. These were 2 great matches. Chumley and Bonz, take a bow. Alright, damn, I've over half an hour as well. Well, that's all for me. I'll be getting back to comments manually because the weekend ones are a bit different with the way we're going about this. I don't know if we'll be able to keep this going consistently, but we are damn sure going to try. Well, thanks everyone for leaving the comments over Friday and what will be over the weekend. And thanks for tuning in as always, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.